Hello everyone and welcome to your readings for May the 21st through May the 27th. This is for your sun, moon and rising, guys, and all the other links will be below in the show more section. And also this is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, there'll be information up here or up here. You can click on that and find that out to find out how to get a personal reading with me. Don't go anywhere because I've got information on the competition and the live drawing of the name, the winner. Now, what else? Thank you for those wonderful comments last week. You were great. Thank you. I mean, some of you shared some really personal information and I really appreciate that. And thank you for all the sentiments for me to feeling better. I'm actually feeling a little bit better, but I do have I'm not 100%. I've got my lemon water and I'm wearing my magician's hat. It's not really mine, it's my friend's, but she hasn't picked it up yet, Tanya. Anyway, so don't pick it up. I want to keep it. This is my magician's hat and I am wearing it because I'm going to be healed by the end of these readings. I am going to create that magic, darling. And I'm very Hugh Hefner, darling, in my dressing gown and pajamas. I did shower and I put on clean pajamas, but I just wanted to be comfortable and warm today so that I can get better 100%. Now, the competition, guys. So I have my bag, lots of names in there, all folded up really tiny, loads of names. How do you get your name in the bag? Multiple times, you might ask. Well, you must be a public subscriber, so I must be able to see that you have subscribed to my channel publicly. Comment, but a poignant comment, a comment that shows me that you watch the whole video through. Now you can comment on as many videos as you like, and each time you comment with, comment that shows me that you've watched the video all the way through, your name goes into the bag and can go in multiple times, so you have more chance to win a full reading with moi. So, excuse me. Please, I apologize for all the coughing and spluttering in advance. And please share on your social media and, I put like, and you must like the video. So, excuse me. My magician, I'm going to get better. Now, and I will do a live drawing when I'm at the convention in Chicago next week on Friday. I think it's Friday the 25th. I will do a live feed. I will draw the name from my velvet bag live. So it's not me picking you. I will pick the comments and the names that go into the bag, but I'll pick out the winner on that live feed. And also I'll be doing a Q&A at the same time because somebody had suggested that I do a Q&A on my spiritual journey, basically how I got into this as well. So I'll answer any personal questions that you may have next week, and who knows, I might do some a little live reading at the same time. So tune in. It will be 8 p.m. Chicago time. That's 9 p.m. in New York, and that would be, is it 6 p.m. in California? I don't know, you have to work it out. Anyway, I will also, because this is a long intro, I will put a time that you can skip it if you're checking out multiple videos. Now, also, guys, thank you so much for all the watching that you've done, all the liking of my videos. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I am on Patreon. You can check me out. There's a link at the end of the video to Patreon and at the beginning of the video. Patreon is a place where you can support me for as little as $1 a month. and it's really, it would really help me if you did that, and I'd really appreciate that too. That's only what, $12 a year. It's not a lot for you, but it's huge for me. Imagine when more people do that. That's really will help me, because I have some really brilliant ideas that I want to put into practice, but I need professional equipment and editing. It takes me forever to get the stuff out because of, you know, my equipment, and I want to be able to, you know, show the cards and me at the same time. It would be really nice to do that backwards and forwards, but it's not possible with the equipment that I have right now. So that would be lovely if you did that. I also am on Instant Go, and I'll probably be launching on Monday. I'll probably be launching a promo for that where you can the first 10 people will get a free question, but I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll do that probably on Monday. So Instant Go, you can download that on your phone, and it's one of those incredible things where you can just, you know, ask me a question 24 hours a day for like $10 or something. And, you know, anyway, the information is down below. You can click on that. Now, let's go to the astrology report for the week, and my glasses. Listen, the sun moved in on the 20th to Sunday the 20th to Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. You get the extra card this week. It moved in really late, so it's kind of the 21st as well. So Wednesday, the 23rd, Mercury, the planet of thought and communication and ideas and information, teaching and learning, is in Taurus, which is the planet of, you know, our bodies, our self-worth, our possessions, and our values. Mercury in Taurus is opposing Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of abundance, of our belief systems. In Scorpio, empowerment, kind of intense, right? Mercury in Taurus is opposing Jupiter in Scorpio. What does that mean for us? Well, we may be dealing with money and resources, our money and resources versus other people's money and resources, our values versus other values. And then, you know, Jupiter will expand our thoughts and ideas, and, you know, in Mercury, because it's really about writing that down. When we have that expansion of what's going on, we need to kind of take note, because, you know, information will come to us. So at the same time, the sun in Gemini is about ideas, it's about communication, it's a air sign, so it's about information, teaching, learning. It's moving into a positive aspect to Mars in Aquarius. Mars just moved into Aquarius, right? So Mars is about our energy, it's about action, it's about moving forward. Aquarius is also another air sign. It's about, you know, thoughts, ideas. This can be a bit of, you know, Mars in Aquarius is a bit of a seesaw kind of effect, because Aquarius is about ups and downs. It's about spurts of energy. It's about it's a humanitarian it's a humanitarian sign. So what I feel that this will mean for us is that we could have a lot of meetings. We could be sharing ideas and ideals with like-minded people. This is a time to learn, and perhaps we're learning something, perhaps we're teaching something. This is a beautiful opportunity to learn and to teach and to be and to share ideas and ideals. Now, Friday the 25th, Jupiter is trine to Neptune, and we've talked about Jupiter's the planet of expansion. It's about abundance, blessings, actually. And Neptune is a spiritual planet. It rules the unseen, you know, our guides, guardians, our angels, God. It's you know, the spiritual plane. It's about power. It could be about control, but this is a positive aspect. So this is about empower. This is, and of course, Mercury is in Taurus, so this is about finances and about, I have a feeling that we are going to feel empowered communicating. Our communication will feel empowered. We need to, it's about blessings coming in, darling. We're going to have spiritual blessings, like financial blessings. I think look for the blessings in your life. Hold your arms open. The universe is going to rain blessings down upon you. Now, this is important to be grateful for what blessings you already have, because when you are, that attracts more blessings. And now on the... Oh, yes. So also on the 25th, on the same day, we have Mercury in Taurus moving into a beautiful aspect to Pluto. Now, Pluto is the planet of rebirth, death and rebirth. It's transformation, transmutation. I feel that we're going to feel empowered. We're going to have this incredible, we're going to feel empowered by our communication. We're going to feel, we're going to get these incredible ideas and perhaps inspiration to improve our finances. Look, write everything down. Really recognize all the blessings in your life. And on Saturday, we've got Venus in Cancer opposing Saturn in Capricorn. They're opposing each other. So Venus loves being in Cancer, and Venus is about relationships, love, it's about beauty, it's about finances too. Cancer is about nurturing, family. Saturn is the planet of lessons, and it's in Capricorn, which is the planet of ambition. I just feel that there's perhaps this could be about responsibilities, lessons in responsibility. It's something to do with our family. It's about home. It's about, taking care of our responsibilities, taking care of ourselves. I think that might be highlighted. So the focus might be on there. So that is the end of the astrological report, and let's go to our readings without further ado. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for May the 21st through May the 27th. And the first card out for you is the King of Swords. This is about, I'm getting do the right thing for the right reason. He's the champion for justice. He's also a truth speaker. And he's also kind of emotionally unavailable. He can be the arbitrator, if you will, in judgment that may come down. But I'm really, this is like a karmic card. It's like the Justice card in a way. I'm getting that you need to play it by the book this week. No shortcuts, guys. It's very important for you to do the right thing for the right reasons. Don't cheat on anything, either hours at work or, whatever it is. Don't... go do things by the book this week. It's very important. And I'm getting that look, the Four of Pentacles, it's like you're being overcautious with finances this week. It's almost you're holding on to something and you're afraid to spend it because you're thinking of the future, or you're making decisions based on the lack thereof. So it's very important. I think you get this. I think you've had this before. I think it's very important this week particularly. Look, this is, this is about, it's almost deprivation, if you will, even though it's just about holding on. So it can be holding on to finances. It can be holding on to something that's not working for you anymore. It can be a job that you have, or a client that you have, or something that's generating income. you are holding on to it and it's not working for you anymore. So if it's a client, then you need to kind of let them go, because this is also speaking the truth. This is looking at the truth in the situation. So if it's a client, then let the client go. If it's a job, then maybe at least look for another job. Don't be in something just for the money. And that's definitely what I'm getting. Sometimes it's about not spending, but I'm kind of not getting the not spending. I'm getting the you're holding on to something that's not good for you. So have a look, be honest with yourself. Look at what it is that you're holding on to, and let it go. And the next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a time that you need to kind of step back. You need to look at how far you've come and all the things that you've accomplished, as opposed to what you haven't accomplished. And, it's so easy. I was talking to my friend the other day and I said, look, if people looked into your life because she was feeling like, she hadn't made enough money for her age, she hadn't reached her career the way she wanted to reach, she felt like, I don't want to, she felt like a loser. And I said, honestly, if people looked into your life, they'd say, wow, she's really accomplished this, she's done that, she's got this. I mean, she's got a PhD, she's spent a lot of time, in study, but she's not, she feels like she's not doing what she should be doing. But I said, look, start looking around at what is working, what has worked for you, all the things you've accomplished, because other people see you as a success. You're just not seeing yourself as a success. And I say all that to say that you need to look at yourself as a successful person, what you have accomplished, what you've done in your life, and how far you've come from back, from years back. This is about really looking at the fruit of your labor. Because look, she's actually taking a moment and she's looking at all the things that have actually come to fruition and acknowledging it and taking a moment to relish in that, right? We have to do that. We have to take a moment to relish in how far we've come and how much we've learned and how much we've grown personally. This is a moment, take a moment to do that. And you have the Knight of Swords, which is, the truth again. Speak your truth, see the truth. He's also like the King of Swords. It's kind of justice. He comes in. This is also saying oh my goodness, don't judge yourself too harshly. That's what I'm getting. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Put down the sword. Put down the sword and stop criticizing yourself. It's very important not to do that. Be kind to yourself, and really admire what you've done so far. I think it's important for all of us to kind of do that. Now the next card is the Devil. Don't freak out. Just means that you've got too much emphasis on the material realm, which leads me back to all the other cards, right? You feel that you haven't attained what you're supposed to have attained. Perhaps you're not where you want to be financially. Perhaps you haven't accomplished what you think you should have accomplished. And this is like, rein it in, bring it back, stop looking at, what you haven't accomplished and all the things that you're longing for in the material world. This is like it's too much emphasis on the material world, period. It's like, I want this car, I want that apartment, I want to live in this city, I want that, I want, it's almost like over consuming. It's about, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm still fighting this cough and cold. This is about too much emphasis on what you want and desire, right? And then, you should really be focusing on what you already have and what you've already accomplished. Now, clarifying that is, look, the Ace of Pentacles, which is definitely money coming in, right? And then you have the Queen of Rods, which is confidence. Just tapping into this. Look, the rods are about career as well. They're about confidence, and they're also about being guided spiritually, right? So you might have some money coming in, and you're being asked to not go out and shop and to focus on what you want and desire. It's so easy to do that. Don't do that. Be guided spiritually. Kind of come back into the moment and say, okay, do I really need this? And being confident enough to say, no, I don't. And the confidence comes back to, you know, really looking at how much you have accomplished and who you are, how you value yourself. This is about valuing yourself. And that's actually what's happening astrologically, isn't it? How do you value yourself? How do you feel about yourself, about your belongings, about other people in your life? It's about valuing what you have and having that confidence, and not focusing on your desires. It's more about what you already have and valuing what you already have, Scorpio. And your whole perception will change when you do that. So let's go to the Romance Angel cards, and let's see what we have for single Scorpios first, and then we'll go on to Scorpios in relationships, right? Oh, that was that wasn't a very good shuffle. Trying to do the bridge, you know. Much better. Oh, okay. Let's go. That wasn't too many to fall out. If that had been one, I would have done it. Okay. What do the Romance Angels have to say to the single Scorpio? Oh, wow, there it is. Or getting to know each other. If you're just dating someone new, or, you know, someone new recently has come into your life, it's saying getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's important to really get to know the other person, to share values and to share ideas and ideals. And this is a perfect time to do that, to learn about the other person and allow them to learn about you, because that's when a deeper connection comes in, you know, and that's how love is sparked, right? So remember that. Now we're going to pull romance card for Scorpios in relationships. And let's see what the angels have to say for Scorpios in relationships. One more shuffle. What do the romance angels have? What wonderful blessings and guidance do the romance angels have for Scorpios in relationships, already in committed relationships? Okay. Oh, I thought that was coming out and it didn't. What do they? Oh, they're all almost coming out, but they don't. What's going on? What wonderful blessings and guidance do the romance angels have Scorpios in relationships? Oh, that one, it's almost like they want to come out and then they go back in. Now you know why I don't do this on the screen. Oh no, this is unrequited love. It says there's not enough chemistry to keep this relationship. There's not enough attraction or a chemistry to keep this relationship going. Of course, this is a general reading. Well, that's not a nice message, is it? For people in relationships. But maybe some of your relationships are coming to an end, or maybe it's just the energy of the week. So don't take this to heart for those of you in loving, committed relationships. Maybe it's a little rough patch that some of you are going through. But some of you may need to hear this. Obviously, this, the angels send these messages out for people. Some people need to hear it. Some people are, in unrequited love relationships. This is a very painful place to be. So it is important to get out if you're feeling unloved and if this person is not committed to you and is just treating you badly. Or, just ignoring you, which is even worse, This is a very lone... You can be in relationships and feel really alone. And I've definitely been in one like this. I didn't, I stayed in way too long. 5 minutes is way too long for a relationship like this. So this isn't for everyone, as you know, that this is a general reading, guys, but somebody out there needs to see this message. Anyway, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell so that you get notified of videos when videos are uploaded, and comment. And if you make a poignant comment that shows me that you've watched this video all the way through, your name goes into the bag. And I'm getting more names by the minute, and your name can go in multiple times if you make multiple comments on different videos, for your sun, moon, and rising. Thank you so much. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.